Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to learn the concept of oversubscription, that is pro rata. Like if you have shares which are oversubscribed and you don't want that there are people who don't get their shares. So there is a technique which the company follows so that everyone who has applied for their shares gets their share. Not in the same quantity, but still they do. And this is what we are going to talk about in this short revision. So let's get started. Okay, simple example. You have issued share, let's say issued share 50,000 shares, but received application which is over subscription of 60,000 shares. Okay, now you only have 50,000 shares to give the public, but public is demanding for 60,000 shares. What you will do? First option, you will give 50,000 shares to the public, and the remaining 10,000 shares, the amount for 10,000 shares, you will refund, which is like, let's say the share is rupees 10 each. So rupees 5 lakh you will keep with you. Rupees 5 lakh you will keep with you, but you will return 1 lakh as you got money for 6 lakh. You got money 6 lakh rupees in your bank account because people are asking 60,000 shares. People are demanding for 60,000 shares and they are giving you rupees 10 each share. So you are getting 6 lakh rupees. But you have issued share of 50,000 only. You don't want to go beyond it. You can't go beyond it. Okay. So you are accepting this 5 lakh and you are giving the 1 lakh back to the people. Now don't get stuck on the topic that how will you decide to whom you are giving back the money, whom you are not. That is on the basis of lottery and everything, which you do not need to understand at the point. Second option, pro rata. What is pro rata? It works on the principle that if the cake is been cut, everybody going to have a piece. कटेगा तो सब में बटेगा in Hindi. Basically it means कि even though 60,000 shares application has been received, I am a business, let's say, and I have received 60,000 shares application, but I only can give 50,000 shares. But you know what, as a business, I'm really grateful for the people who are ready to invest in my company. So what I do is I decide to give each person a share. So how? 0 से 0 कटा, 6:5 is your pro rata ratio, meaning the people who demanded for 6 shares will receive only 5 shares. Now again you will ask me that what if somebody asks for 7 shares? What if somebody asks for 7 or 8 shares? So not going into a very deep explanation of it, but a company has slabs. Okay, like it would be like 6 shares लो, या तो फिर 12 shares, 18 shares, multiple of 6. That is how a company That is how a company allots shares. Okay, but again, this is not going to be in your syllabus, this is not in your examination thing, so you don't need to. What's happening here, I don't know. Okay, so you don't need to really worry about it. Okay, in the question they will only give you that this is the application received, this is your issued share, and the company wants to give share to everyone. How will it happen? First, to refund if you are not doing, let's say, then you will do pro rata. A person who has demanded for 6 shares will get 5 shares. What I am doing is, I am issuing 50,000 shares only, but I am going to give every person who has applied for it. Okay, I did receive 6 lakh. Now here I was talking about lump sum. Okay, I have not done the division of application allotment and final call. This is how you get your pro rata. Now what happened will be, you got 6 lakh, right? But you are only going to have 5 lakh. This amount is not going to change. Why? Because you are issuing 50,000 at rupees 10 each only. You are not increasing this. This is going to be 5 lakh only. The only thing I did was that I am going to give share to each individual who has applied. The people who applied for 6 shares will get 5 shares now. That is it. That is it. Still you are having 1 lakh surplus, let's say. What you will do with this 1 lakh? You have to return this 1 lakh, because this 1 lakh का जब आप शेयर ही नहीं दे रहे तो you can't take money for free. Now this 1 lakh you can refund. This 1 lakh you can adjust in your allotment. Okay, this is pro rata. I hope you are clear with this. This was it, a pro rata ratio. Now we can do an example for pro rata. Maybe let's wait. Let me do a example for pro rata that is going to be in detail. Okay. People applied for 20,000 shares at rupees 10 each. And wait, let's not do 10 now. Let's do 20,000 shares and with application of rupees 3, because we have a company issued 10,000 shares at rupees 10 each. In that, rupees 3 on application, rupees 4 on allotment, and rupees 3 as final call. Okay, now over subscription, application received 20,000 into 3 is 60,000 rupees. You received 60,000 rupees. What you decide to do? You decide to do pro rata. You have to give everyone a share. Pro rata ratio 20,000 is to 10,000. Two is to 1. A person who demanded for 2 shares will get 1 share only. if Raj demanded 2 shares of rupees 3 each as application. So now he will receive only 1 share. Now he will receive only 1 share of rupees 3 each as application. Pehle his money was rupees 6. Now I am giving him shares of worth rupees 3 only. 3 into 2, 6. He demanded for shares worth rupees 6. I am giving him shares worth rupees 3 only. So this 3 rupees, this extra 3 rupees, don't you think Mr. Raj will demand back? He'll say that if I'm getting only 1 share, why should I give you 6 rupees, the cost of 2 shares, which is valid. So what I can do is, the business can return back the 3 rupees, or I can tell Mr. Raj that rupees 3 will be adjusted in allotment. What do I mean? What I mean is that now Mr. Raj only has 1 share, right? Mr. Raj only has 1 share now of rupees 3. This 3 rupees is extra. I could give it back from my bank account, but I am not giving him back. I am saying that I will adjust it in allotment. Matlab what? Mr. Raj had to give 1 into rupees 4 allotment money, right? He had to give rupees 4. What I'll tell him, that Mr. Raj, your 3 rupees is adjusted here. Matlab rupees 4 minus rupees 3, that was your extra application. I'll adjust it and your balance will be rupees 1, which you have to pay. So it's actually the same thing, you can say. I either gave his money back and फिर I'll say कि give me allotment now, or I'll say कि I'm just adjusting this sum of rupees 3 in my adjustment, sorry, in my allotment I'm adjusting this rupees 3, and the balance and the balance will be paid by Mr. Raj, because Mr. Raj ought to give me how much? Rupees 4 of allotment. He only had 1 share. He will give me rupees 4 on allotment. Oh, wait it. He will give me rupees 4 on allotment. But I said what? कि आपकी जो 3 rupees है, that you gave me extra, I will adjust it in my allotment, and now you will only have to give me 1 rupees. Wait. So I kind of zoomed it into a particular person, but as a company who has thousands of shareholders, they will not keep on writing each name, Mr. Raj, Mr. Sahil, Mr. this, Mr. that. That will not happen, right? It takes so much time to wrap this. Wait. Done. Almost done. Oh, okay, done. So now let's see at the bigger picture. मैंने आपको छोटा एग्जाम्पल दिया of a particular person. Now I am giving you solving this as a whole. तो 20,000 शेयर्स का rupees 60,000 was received, but I am issuing shares of 10,000 into rupees 3 is 30,000 rupees. Now if you see, $60,000, 30,000. I took money 60,000, but I am giving the shares of rupees 30,000 only. So I have to return or do whatever that, like extra rupees 30,000 I have. Now what we'll do it, we'll adjust it in our allotment account. We'll adjust it in our allotment account. We are not going to refund it at the point. Now adjustment 10,000 shares. Now this 20,000 shares is gone because I gave only 10,000 shares. But the thing is, इन्होंने 2 शेयर्स मांगे थे, मैंने 1 शेयर दिए, लेकिन I gave only 10,000, तभी ये एक्स्ट्रा 30,000 आया ना. So now adjustment is 10,000 shares into rupees 4. This is first we'll calculate our allotment as a whole. My allotment is rupees 4 into 10,000 share, which is rupees 40,000, out of which you got extra 30,000 which you are going to adjust in your allotment. So rupees 10,000 to be received, or it is your due that the shareholders have to give. समझे? 4 rupees 10,000 is 40,000, out of which 30,000 was extra. So what I did is I refunded the amount. After I refund the amount, I got with 10,000 or I have to receive. The shareholders now need to give me 10,000. Pehle they needed to give me 40,000. But I adjusted this 30,000 in my allotment account, which is giving me the balance of 10,000. Got it? Now the entry will be like bank account debit to equity share application account 60,000. You understood how? Because you received the application of 20,000 rupees 3 each, 60,000. But always remember that you are in your equity share capital account. Wait, now equity share application account 60,000 to equity share capital account. In this, the only real amount of equity share capital, the amount of face value, matlab 10,000 shares at 10 each, which means it will be having only 30,000. You can only put 30,000 in this. You can't put whole 60,000. Why? Because I am issuing the shares of share 10,000 of 3 only. जितना issue करेंगे उतना ही डालेंगे. Now mismatch. What you will do with extra 30,000? You are going to adjust it in your to equity share allotment account 30,000. फिर क्या होगा? Then you will demand equity share allotment account 40,000 to equity share capital account. Now this 30,000 you managed, okay, you adjusted. This 10,000 you will receive in your bank now, right or wrong? 40,000 में से 30,000 is adjusted, but this 10,000 तो you will receive, right? So now your next transaction will be bank account debit to equity share allotment account 10,000 10,000. Now you will see to 30,000 to 10,000, so credit is equals to 40,000. Here debit of 40,000 matched. So this is what your pro rata is. In pro rata you are not extending your limit of issuing share, you can't extend this, okay, but you are doing what is that everyone who has applied for your share, you are going to give share to each individual. In that you use your pro rata ratio, like I have used here. In this case it was 2:1. What you will do is the one you received and your issue share, issue subscribe, here subscribe is to issued share is your pro rata ratio, okay. This is your pro rata ratio, and here I hope this all is clear. In the next video we will try to solve few questions related to this. So I hope you like my video. If you like my video, so do like, subscribe, share my channel. Also ring the bell hang button so you'll get all the notifications of my channel. Till then, bye bye, take care, happy learning.